And so yeah, I wrote this poem from the perspective of a very awkward Prince Charming. So yeah, it's called "Are You the Girl Who Left Her Shoe on the Steps of My Palace?" And yeah, so I'll read it. I found your glass slipper. I think you dropped it on the steps up to my house. Well, not house, I suppose, but castle, palace. More of a really big house, I'd call it, but only because I can't seem to stop talking. I'm nervous, you see, trained in diplomacy, not speaking to girls who leave their shoes on the steps, my steps, when they leave suddenly without warning. Was I meant to try and find you? I've just realised this is really creepy because all I had to work with was your shoe size, despite, for some reason, not recognising your face after dancing with you all night and having eyes for no one else. I couldn't for the life of me remember your face. Oh, just one more thing before I go home and cry over my apparent inability to speak when I'm around you. Is this your shoe? So yeah, thank you.
And then here is Hazel's other poem, and a reply from Madison. What do you think peace is? I asked my mum. It's when I've been at work all day and bedtime's come. What do you think peace is? I asked my dad. It's when none of you are arguing and no one's sad. What for you is peace? I asked my grown-up sister. It's when I win a marathon and haven't got a blister. So what do you think peace is? I asked my little brother. When you don't get mad at me or tell on me to mother. That's by Madison. For the night I could hear cars coming past my house. I woke up. I could hear the beautiful birds singing, and I got a knock on the door. My father got me a seashell, and I could hear the waves, and then I can hear police cars, and it was next door, where the police cars was outside. Lovely, and I think we'll finish with a haiku. It's called Artistic Peace. I don't like your song. I don't like the way you act. We still get along.
Hi everyone, so I'm going to start with a poem by Lauren, who's around somewhere. Yeah, at the back, okay. Peace is a cool drink after a long walk. Peace is finding something you've lost after searching everywhere. Peace is telling the truth about something you've done wrong. Peace is standing up for a friend when other people say bad things about them. When you say sorry, when you do something kind, when you tell the truth, your mind is at rest and you are at peace. And then to accompany Lauren's poem, we have one by Emma Roberts, if Emma's about. Peace, oh peace, flying round and round the world. It's calm and peaceful. It goes past the heart. You've done something wrong. Peace is always there. When you're in danger, peace is always there. When you do something kind, peace is always there. We go on a journey to find peace. We look up and down, side to side, but our bold eyes can't find it. Until our brains remember that peace is there, you just can't see it. If our world didn't have peace, life wouldn't exist. We next have a poem by Lee Grant. Your peace has been shattered by this poetry like a shout from your mom saying, "Time for tea!" Your concentration's been smashed, you're losing this round. You throw the controller down to the ground. Your pals all laugh. You've been shot in the head. Your energy levels are deep in the red. You need a health pack, a pal on your side to help you get out of this pixelated ride. You're at peace with this game. You've cracked it, you've won, now what? Did you say? Mom? Mom? And to go with Lee's poem, we have a poem by Jensen called The Peaceful Pirates. On the ship, mayhem was happening. The blasts of the cannons, the stains of blood. I get stabbed in the back, dead I was. I wake in bed. No blasts of enemy cannons. It was peace. I thought it must have been a nightmare, but was it? And then I have...
Bizarrely, although you can't hear it, Jensen is performing that poem as we speak on that monitor. Rather bizarre.
Next I have Sore Thumb by Vivian. If you have a sore thumb and a brain going numb, you will not sleep well and end up feeling glum. For a peaceful night's rest, put the console to rest. You will dream happy dreams and wake up full of zest. The more you sleep, the cleverer you keep. You will be successful and rewards you will reap. The next poem I have is The Time I Felt Most Peaceful by Lexi Welch. The time I felt most peaceful was an everlasting day. I was lying in the sun, enjoying the heat, when I felt a tickle at my feet. It was as gentle as a fairy's finger. I closed my eyes and fell asleep, drifting off into a dream of pure, relaxed thoughts.
One of her haikus for you, and then I'm going to read the other one.
My mummy cooks tea, my daddy sleeps daily, and I'm here in peace.
My sisters are fun. My brothers are okay, I guess. We are peaceful. Emma?
The day no one was angry. The day no one was angry, I awoke, no shouts or screams, no noise to haunt my wildest dreams. The sun sent its stream through my curtains. I decided to go downstairs. I see a beautifully laid out table, and no squabbling for a change. I go outside and hear the birds sing songs. I start thinking about things peacefully.
This one is about Lola. It also involves acting as well. Spinning, spinning, turning, turning. Hassle is coming my way. This is what happens every day. I leap on my tiptoes, seeing the sea, singing my heart out. What happened to me? I know what to sing. I know what to do. But what shall I dance to? The theatre is packed, and I'm still lacked. What shall I do? What shall I sing? What shall I dance? And this one is Elliot's poem. Where is Elliot? Hello. People in electric cars, birds tweeting, dogs barking, gold sun shining on everything, my parrot on my shoulder, everything flying by, sitting relaxing, the flock of birds flying by quietly. We've got Rosie's poem, looking shy and hiding. Friends arguing, screaming, booming. The teacher arrives, as stirred as ever. Silence occurs. The friends hold hands, trying not to unleash their tears. The teacher shouts, deafening their ears. Their hearts fill with regret. The breeze brushed their faces, waves crashed and bashed far beyond the moors. As the wind roars, people run, screaming, shouting. Then everything paused. The wind, the sapphire blue waves, people running, sprinting, even. Everything went calm at last. That escalated really quickly. Like, they were told off and then they were running for their lives. another haiku as well. This one is by Lila. Lila? We've got Lila here today. Not here. My sisters are fun. My brothers are okay, I guess. We are peaceful. And this one is by Eleanor. This is actually the answer to the poem that I wrote about a cat. And hers is better, and it's really annoying me. So it's called The Thoughts of a Cat. The grass, it's moving. Grass is never empty, it's time to get grooving. I pounce on the movement, desperate to catch my prey. No triumph before, this could be the day. Again and again, still no luck. I feel my eyes drooping, and I'm losing my pluck. My legs give way, and so do my eyes. My mind is drifting away from my prize. I sleep with no dreams, or that's what it seems. Wait, something brown! A mouse or a leaf? My chance, it's a mouse! I instantly lunge. No! Missed. But I'm so tired after all that sleeping. Maybe it was for the best. I drift off without peeping. I'll finish with another haiku. My mummy cooks tea, my daddy sleeps daily, and I'm here in peace.
I'm going to move into sonnets now, and I have a sonnet called Sonnet on Big Cats by Dustin Lohman. The lion sleeps between tall blades of grass, the panther in the branches of a tree. The tiger watches clouds collide and pass. The puma sees the seagulls see the sea. One's hair is yellow, blooms around its neck. One's hair is black and flat against its skin. One's hair is orange, striped to great effect. One's hair is beige, just like its happy skin. But lions don't think tigers strange at all, and panthers don't think pumas don't belong. They may all growl up on their hind legs tall, but all are free, in peace, to get along. So if your neighbour looks different than you, love them, and they'll love you right back too. It was for Sebastian Smith, so I'm now going to read Sebastian's response called The Difference of Life. As we lie down on the joyous sofa, they lie on a downfall branch. As we sleep and silently snore, there on the dusty sand at an old rust ranch, animal and man, not so different. Animal and man, everyone has feelings. Here we are bonding with them. We're caring, loving for them. They are caring, loving for us. No matter where we are, we love them. And we've got a couple of people who'd like to read their own poems. Would you like to come out? Yes? What's your name?
Gracie.
Gracie. So this is Gracie, and what's your poem called?
My poem is called Lying in the Meadow.
Brilliant. I'll hand you over.
I'm lying in the meadow, looking up at the sky. The nature awakening, sun way up high. The birds tweet, I look around. I think to myself, what a peaceful sound. The wind is settled and calm and breezy. I take a deep breath and life becomes easy. I look around once again. A new life is about to begin.
We've got Lexi next, isn't it? Reading your
The time I felt most peaceful. The time I felt most peaceful was an everlasting day. I was lying in the sun, enjoying the heat, when I felt a tickle at my feet. It was as gentle as a fairy's finger. I closed my eyes and fell asleep, drifting off into a dream of pure, relaxed thoughts.
This one's called The Day of the Match by Oliver. The day of the match was stormy. Lightning striking, building up nerves, thunder booming, drowning out the crowd, players jogging on the pitch tentatively. Kick-off came at the time of lightning, blood and thunder, very frightening. Full-time came in what seemed like a month. Sun was appearing, the crowd could be heard. 1-0 to us, they screamed to the world. This one is by Emma. It's called The Day No One Was Angry. The day no one was angry, I awoke. No shouts or screams, no noise to haunt my wildest dreams. The sun sent in its streams through my curtains. I decided to go downstairs. I see a beautifully laid out table and no squabbling for a change. I go outside and hear the birds sing sweet songs. I started thinking about things, peaceful things.
So I'm going to read A Piece of Peace by Chloe. Chloe's there. I had to seek my peace, learning to leave those that were mean or who weren't what they seemed, to try to do what feels right for me and ensure my conscience is free. I held what peace I found tightly in my hand, like pieces of a puzzle, thinking that if I lost a piece, my peace might cease. But now I know what brings me peace. I can release some, as I can always find a new piece of peace. And the response to that is by Samuel John Young, if Samuel is about. Okay. And he's got a poem called My Hamster. My eardrums are going to burst. There is only one place I can go. He was first found by a home. His furriness gives me peace. When I stroke him, he nestles his head in my hand. I trust him with all my heart. I confide all my secrets in him. That is why I love my hamster. Next, I've got Sonnet for Fading Dusk by Dustin. The petals on the porch are coloured pink. They're scattered on the benches and the steps. The sun, it dawdles swiftly on the brink of night and colours pink the hue of rest. If 1 and 1 must always equal 2, and 3 and 4 must always make 7, how to explain the mix of gold and blue descending from the distant rim of heaven? The trees, they shush me with their walking leaves. They ask me not to wander anymore. The wind makes sense if everything it heaves into unrest, then scatters on the floor. If you can read my words and read you must, then may we both read patterns in the dust. And the response to that sonnet by Dustin was Symmetrical Bees by Dominic. When I look at trees, I see symmetrical bees. Angles on trees far greater than I see. So high above in the clouds, I see triangles for you and me.
Definitely an artist there, I think. There's a bit of a vision going on in that one.
And to finish, I've got a poem by Rebecca. Soraya and Sid have fallen out. It's Sid's fault, without a doubt. Soraya just wants some peace and quiet. Sid just wants to cause a riot. Sid just ate Soraya's homework. He barks to go for a long, long walk. Soraya just made a chicken sandwich. Sid smelt it and now it's vanished. Sid is such a naughty pup. He's been rolling in the muck. Footprints on the brand new carpet, drinking from the dirty toilet. But Sid is Soraya's friend. Best buds till the very end. So Soraya will forgive him, hugs and scratches under his chin, playing catch out in the park. Having a doggy is such a lark. At the end of the day, we snuggle up for happy cuddles and making up. Soraya loves Sid with all her heart. What's that smell, Sid? Did you just...
Okay, folks, thank you very much indeed. And can we just have a round of applause for our actors? Having been involved in the project since the beginning, it's quite interesting to hear the children read their poems, the pupils, and then to see them interpreted by actors. But then some of the girls are rather good, I thought.
I think we're testing our jobs.
But they did tell me they were actresses. We are actresses.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much. And a huge thank you to the Shakespeare Birthplace Trust, who've made all of this possible and who've set this up for us today. So we're really grateful. And to all the children for writing the poems, the poets who responded to the children, the actors who read the poems today, MENCAP who were with us, and Richard, who is a teacher, who also enabled this to happen with Willows School. So thank you to everybody for coming, and hope to see you again sometime soon.
Thank you.